Hey everybody, my name is Juan David, and I'm going to be honest with you all from the get-go. I don't want to be here. I really don't like being up on stage with this many people watching me, but your school asked me to prepare a small presentation about my career, and they weren't really asking me, let's be honest. They're kind of like, pressuring me to do it, so here I am. That being said, I'll do my best to make sure you guys understand my story, my purposes, my struggles and whatnot. Like I said at the start, my name is Juan David Velasquez, and I work as a senior project architect at Gensler, a global architecture and design firm. Currently, I'm based in Denver, Colorado, but the firm has locations all over the country and globe. I've been working in this position for about 2 years now, but life isn't always all stars and rainbows sometimes. Sometimes it sucks. But how did this all start? Well, my education began at Valencia College, specifically in a class called New Student Experience. In this class, students are tasked with planning out the future of their education, as well as what their academic, personal, and career purposes mean to them. The more you know. Now, this was like 10 years ago, so I don't actually remember word for word what I said, but if we pull it up, pause here, open the file, school, should be down here somewhere. Here it is, purpose, co-curricular. There it is. My personal purpose statement was to ensure I spend a good life with my family and make sure they are taken care of financially. Why has that been my purpose? Well, throughout my younger years, my family always worked hard to take care of me and provide for me. Now that I have the opportunity to do the same, it only makes sense that I should pay it forward and do for them what they did for me. This aligns with my values and goals because in the Clifton Strengths Assessment, harmony was one of my strengths. And if there's anything I'm currently working towards, it's harmony with my family and my career. In my current senior position, I am tasked with leading a fairly large group of people to accomplish a single goal. This is where my harmony skill comes into play. Being an architect is essentially like solving a puzzle. There are countless variables you need to take into account and have them all somehow work together as seamlessly as possible. This is something I looked forward to when starting my college education, and it's something I still very much enjoy 10 years later. Now, as for degrees, I have earned my bachelor's in design and architecture from UCF, but later earned my master's from Berkeley. For the associates and bachelor's, the total cost for those years was about, $22,000, something like that. I think it was $23,000. Most of that, of course, was for the classes alone, and the rest was for books, transportation, stuff like that. Now for the master's degree, the total cost would have been around $63,000. Luckily for your boy, I got lucky with 2 or 3 scholarships, one of them being the Gensler Brinkman Scholarship, which helped with around $5,000, I think. And actually, if you go to their YouTube channel, you can see me alongside the other winners if you just scroll down just a little bit. Now, I won't get into too much detail about the other scholarships, but thanks to them, this number turned into this number. Oh yeah. Now, of course, I didn't get this bad at math on my own. Truth is, I took plenty of tutoring sessions while I was at Valencia. Numbers, symbols, and calculating are just simply not my strong suit, so I made sure to utilize Valencia's resources while I was still able to. If you don't know how, watch this. Just search up Valencia Learning Support. We have to pick a campus. Well, let's just pick East Campus, why not? And mathematics, and there you go. I learned that from SLS. After getting my bachelor's, I did my internship where other students also went, in the Hunt and Brady Architects firm in Orlando, Florida. It's this building right over here. My grandmother also happens to have a lengthy career in real estate, so I spent plenty of time with her to learn the way the business is handled. After all of that, I went in for the master's at Berkeley, and though I didn't get an internship while at Berkeley for some reason, I applied for a lower level position in Gensler as a technical designer, where I eventually moved my way up to the position I am now, a senior project architect. But what do I do as a senior architect? Well, pretty simple stuff actually. I'm responsible for leading a team of architects to deliver the best projects our firm has to offer. And when I say projects, what I mean is blueprints, airports, public parks, entire sections of cities, skyscrapers. I work with clients and communicate with them what it is they want, what we can do, and every possible way to accomplish that. I conduct on-site observations and lead construction meetings with clients and contractors. And if someone working on the project brings a terrible design to the table, I get paid $110,000 a year to tell them no, that's ugly, and figure out something better. Communication is important in this career, management is extremely important in my position, and adaptability is a necessity in the modern world. In the end, the skills and information I learned from my SLS class so many years ago are still helping me today. I've grown better at time management, handling finances, and planning future goals ahead of time to make sure I'm as prepared as can be. Thank you all for having me. Thank you for watching. I hope I pass.